Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Early Career Academic. On this channel, I explore how I use the Passion Planner to pursue personal and professional goals. I am an academic, as I said. I'm also a wife, a cat mom, and mother to a beautiful baby girl. I'm also a Passion Planner ambassador, meaning I am an affiliate with the brand Passion Planner. So if you want to use my affiliate link to purchase any Passion Planner products, the link is in the description of this video. I also have a discount code for you, which just recently changed. They change every 6 months. So the new discount code will be in the description of this video and in my channel profile. If you ever want to see if the latest code is accurate, then you can always check the About section of my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Those of you who are returning, thank you for any new watchers. I just really appreciate that you guys watch these videos. I always love engaging with you. If you want to leave a comment, if you want to give me a thumbs up, I really appreciate that as well. So thank you so much. In this video, I'm going to be planning out the week of the 6th of February through the 11th of February. Yes. For some reason in my little list to myself, I wrote down January because that's where my head is right now. It's not where it should be. Let's put it that way. As I said, I am a mother to a baby girl and she is almost 4 months old. I shouldn't say almost. She is actually almost 4 months old, but you know, why am I trying to like speed up time? I don't know. So anyway, it's a lot. It's a lot on my brain. This is the current week that we're in, the week of January 29th through the 4th of February. I just love this spread. I love how it turned out. I love everything about it. It was a tough week because I was sick on Monday. I had major stomach issues for basically 2 days in a row. Got some blood work done. It all came back very normal and then it cleared up. I think it might be a stress-related ulcer, or I just had a stomach bug. I'm not sure which, but I didn't show signs of an infection is the only thing. So I am going to return to the doctor next week to just make sure, like, if there's a follow-up I need to be doing, in particular for an ulcer, I think they have to do a scope to see if that's the case. I just want to make sure that it won't happen again because it was very disruptive, very painful to me. Like, I need to be, at least physically sound so I can take care of my daughter. And it was really hard for me during those days. So it kind of bumped a lot of stuff forward. I didn't get as much done this week as I wanted. And I'm a little behind where I want to be on feedback to my students. So I might actually spend a little bit of Sunday morning playing catch up so that I don't feel so frantic next week. Anyway, this is the current week and it's not as bad as I'm making it sound. It's actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be at the beginning of the week. But it definitely wasn't a typical week for me. So anyway, today we are moving on to the next week. We're taking a look here. This sticky note I move from week to week because it has stuff on it that I want to remember to check out, like goals and, my ideal week and stuff like that. So it's just to remind me to take a look at that to see if I need to be like moving any of those things over to the current week spread. So before I begin, I do want to say that I am doing the 7-day self-love challenge that Passion Planner has. This is a free PDF on their website, and I will attempt to remember to put a link to it in the description of this video. But essentially it's a challenge to think about the ways that you love yourself, to kind of embrace love of oneself. And I thought leading up to Valentine's Day, this would be a great exercise for me. I am actually, very good at expressing my love and appreciation of other people, but not so good at doing that for myself. And I can be really hard on myself, as I think a lot of like high functioning overachievers are. So I think it would be good for me to use this challenge to, think about what I'm doing, or think about, how I love myself, to give myself more love and less criticism. I think that would be nice, especially just given everything that's going on. So yes, I will put a link to this in the description. If you're interested and you want to do the 7-day self-love challenge yourself, you are welcome to join me. I'm also going to be using, for this week, I'm going to use this washi, which has love written on it. You can see that. It's just perfect because I'm doing the self-love challenge and I just love it so beautiful. It's such a beautiful washi. And then I'm going to use probably these two mild liners again. I know I'm like being a little monochromatic this month, but I know people that do pick like 1 or 2 colors to stick with for an entire month. I don't know if that is what I will be doing necessarily, but I just love these colors. I love that they, go with Valentine's Day for sure. And you'll see why the markers are going to be somewhat important, because I chose to pick stickers out of the Let's Color sticker book. And these stickers, if you're not familiar, are all like uncolored. They do have gold foil, but they are all uncolored stickers. And you are supposed to, you can color them in if you want to. And that's the idea of the sticker book. So this is a Passion Planner product. If you're interested, please use my affiliate link to purchase this. And they just recently, actually they have a warehouse sale going on right now. I'm not sure if it will be going on when this video goes up. Yes, I think it should still be going on then. If you are welcome to use my discount code to get an extra 10% off. These are, I think, discounted. I'm pretty sure all the sticker books are discounted actually. Anyway, so the sticker page I'm going to use is this one. It's kind of like kind of a tea time sort of theme going on this page, but I just love it because it's very whimsical, it's very feminine. I like the level of detail in the stickers, so if I really wanted to kind of go for it in terms of coloring them, I could. Or I could keep it simple. I haven't decided yet, but I'm definitely going to use most of the stickers on this page. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the page from the book. Sorry, this video might be a little wiggly because just, again, I'm doing this in my dining room, and the trade-off of having a tripod that is better suited to this overhead shot situation is that it's going to be a little wobbly. I'm doing what I can though, y'all. Okay, and then the other stickers I'm going to use are some practical stickers to mark videos going up, meetings I have, and then to-do lists that I have been thus far I've been using at the top of the spread. So that's what we're doing here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I think first things first, I'm going to put the washi down. Yeah, let's put the washi down first. And then I might also, let me think here. I think all my meetings and stuff are in the afternoon. Yeah, so I could put like washi here as well to kind of delineate the to-do section from like my appointments and stuff. So I might do that because I know some other like Passion Planner users that I follow on social media and YouTube do that regularly. They kind of mark off. I'm messing up this whiteout situation. And I'm going to go ahead and cover over the 7-day self-love challenge top part here, so we know what that is. I think I might come in and write it out, but just because I want to be able to put the washi down, and this washi is a little bit transparent, so it'd be nice to not have like as much darkness behind it. Okay. So, how are y'all doing lately? Do you have any fun plans for the first full week of February? I can't believe it's the first full week of February. Apparently, according to a groundhog, we have 6 more weeks of winter. Honestly, it hasn't felt much like winter in where I live compared to like other years. Let me go ahead and just line this up as closely as I can. Because in the DC metro area, often we get a good amount of winter weather every year. Definitely there were a few years in the like 2014 kind of range of time when we were having like severe winter weather for us every year. Then it kind of backed off a little. But even last year we had that snowstorm that basically shut down I-95. And I think that was that's the only snowstorm that I can think of last year off the top of my head. But this year, I mean, we've hardly had cold weather. Like this week, today, the day I'm filming this is the coldest, one of the coldest days. And definitely not as cold as we have had like in the past. Oh, that's right. I'm going to put washi up here to delineate. I have skinnier pink washi, but I'm like too lazy to pick it up. So I actually have my little craft cart. If you saw my stories on Instagram, I guess this was probably a couple of weeks ago, but we basically, the baby is now like fully in her room. And so we kind of like converted the cart we were using to hold all of like her diapers and clothes and stuff. Like, you know, when they're newborns and they're in your room, you in theory have like somewhere to keep all their stuff. And we had bought like one of those craft carts that's all over social media. And it like functioned beautifully to, you know, hold her stuff and like be mobile. It's on wheels so you can move it around. But anyway, I reclaimed it after we put all her stuff back in her room and moved her down to her nursery. And now it is my craft cart. I keep all my supplies on it. But anyway, it's right here, but it's also like I have to take the find the washi, take it off the thing. Like, it's a whole thing. So we're just going to stick, oh, I almost stabbed myself. I'm getting a better cutting thing, I think, for Valentine's Day. I think my husband has got the memo and he's getting me a new cutting tool. So I'm excited for that. Okay, so aren't these just gorgeous? I just think they're so beautiful. This week, the quote says, "Love is a great beautifier." Ooh, Louisa May Alcott. I love her. I have probably every book she's ever written. This week, think about a friend or loved one who's always been by your side. Go out of your way to let them know how much you cherish them. Remember, it's the thought that counts. That's sweet. I like that. A friend or a loved one who's always been by your side. I like, you know, I feel so lucky because I have amazing friends, many of whom have been friends of mine for, at this point, multiple decades. And, you know, every time I think about it, I'm just like, whoa, it blows my mind. And partly because I grew up moving every other year of my life. My parents were in construction. It was mostly my mom's career that we were moving for. In construction, just like military, or similar, I should say, to military, you kind of like move where the work is. And so we were definitely like often on the move, you know, and so it does like still blow my mind when I think about like the close friendships I have now as an adult, because I moved so often. And like back in the day, it was really hard to stay in touch with people. Like now it's easier, I would say. You know, I used to have pen pals essentially of friends that I would leave behind when I moved. And of course, like over time, because I kept moving as part of the issue, we would lose touch. It just was what it was. And so, you know, when I think about the close friendships I do have now, I just feel so lucky. And they have definitely been there, you know, for me in the best and worst days of my life. So yes, I feel incredibly blessed. Not to be a stereotype, but #blessed. But yes, I do. I'm aware of how rare it is, especially as an adult, to have so many good friends who would literally drop anything and everything to come be by my side if I needed them. And they have literally done that. So I'm reflecting on how much I love them, as the quote asked me to. I love strawberries also, and these little strawberry icons are super cute. Okay, so I'm going to pause now on the stickering and maybe come back in with some of these smaller stickers. But I do want to get some plans on here because love these stickers so much. I'm afraid I'm going to cover up every space that I need. Okay, so let's do some planning. All right, on Wednesday, let's use this side of the marker. These are mild liners, by the way. This is the Rouge color. Wednesday, sorry, I'm still getting used to a Sunday start week. Wednesday at 12:30, I have a meeting, and I covered it up with washi, of course. But it's going to go until 2, I'm pretty sure. Okay. And what I'm going to do is just marker this in. And then I will come in with my pin here. I'll just put 2. What am I doing? 12:30. 12:30 is the meeting. And thank goodness I have one of those good friends I was just talking about who's coming to be with me that day, to work from home with me, so that she can watch my daughter while I attend this meeting, because it is important that I am not wrangling a baby for this particular meeting. So I think this meeting goes from 1:30 until 3, I want to say. Okay, not the most elegant. I might put like actual boxes around at the end, but we'll see. This meeting will just be me and baby flying solo. Hopefully that goes well. We'll see what happens. I can't get, someone to come every single time. Actually, it was going to be my mom this day and my friend this day, but my mom is having to fly to be with my grandma and her sister, who's watching my grandma, because my aunt is having surgery on her hand, and she needs someone there to watch grandma, who's able-bodied. They need hands to take care of her. So that's what she's doing. And then on Saturday, I'm going to go ahead and put 6 p.m. I'm going to turn this around to make my handwriting a little better. Actually, I want to do this. Dueling pianos. If you watched my recent videos, I mentioned that we're going to have a proper date night. We're going to this dueling pianos show, and my sister-in-law is going to watch my daughter so that we can do that, and so feels very lucky that we're going to be able to do that. Oh, and I have my follow-up doc appointment at 4:15. How did I manage to basically put a sticker near every single scheduled thing I had this week? How? What are the odds? This is why we should put plans first before we put stickers, but I did the opposite thing this time. This is to see about my potential stomach ulcer, so fingers crossed I don't have an ulcer. I'd rather not have one, obviously. And then, okay, so yes, we're looking good here. Okay, so let's do some functional stickers. I'll bring my, why can I never find my tweezers? Okie dokie. I just love these little video ones. Okay, so Tuesday I have a video going up. Today I figured out, I think, the order my videos are going to go up for the rest of the month, which I don't normally plan that far ahead. And it's very possible that I will change the order depending on when I'm able to film and stuff. But I will have the Tuesday, Thursday videos very often are going to be kind of shorter, back page things or check-ins or flip throughs, not super long like these Plan With Me's are. Oh, and obviously this video is going up on this Sunday. But I do want to there are things I want to keep planning, and I like to film them and post them, you know, if it works out. I'm not going to stress out about it too much, but I've been really enjoying making these videos, and you know, seeing people engage with the content and stuff like that. So thank you, by the way, if you're one of the people who leaves comments or likes my stuff on Instagram, or thumbs up these videos. I just really appreciate it. It helps me feel like I'm not just talking to myself. And I have been really loving these to-do lists at the top of every day. I still really like to use the list that Passion Planner gives you down here. But it's nice for me to decide every day, like, what are the top, like, 4 things, essentially. Like, I pretty much have around 4 baby naps to do stuff with. And, you know, it's helpful for me to have these lists that are like, here are the 4 things. If you don't get anything else done today, you know, consider these 4 things. I hesitate to put to-dos on the weekend days, even though I sometimes do put lists, because I don't always check in with my planner on those days, especially Saturdays. I will reserve these stickers for stuff. Oh, I was going to use my meeting I never remember that I'm going to use these meeting stickers here. Dang it. That's okay. One of these weeks I will remember. Okay, so that's it for the functional stickers that I have. And let's come in with some pen energy here and do some like practical things. Okay, so let's check in with my monthly goals. So let me take that away. Okay, hopefully you had a chance to check out my February plan with me. Isn't it cute? I think it's super cute. I've already changed a few things, added some like times, moved some stuff around, you know, as one does when you are planning. Let me just mark my page here. Okay, so anniversary and Valentine's gifts. Yes, did that. Mail Valentine's. I'm going to do that this coming week. Regular feedback is going well. Clarify my admin role is happening this coming week. Feedback on my book review. Because of my illness this week, I am not where I need to be for this. I'm still going to try, though, to get it to my writing group, maybe on the 17th. Research edited collection. Haven't had time to do that yet, but I will. Proofs, hopefully, are coming to me. Freya stuff. These things I'm definitely gonna, I think, have time to do this month. This is gonna happen because I'm filming it for this channel. I'm just not sure when. Passport and making a will. There's definitely like 2 things. Also, I'm just gonna put this as like another, only because I'm afraid of forgetting. I've been like taking a lot of videos of my daughter over the course of her little life so far, and I'm not sure if I'll have time to do this in February, but I want to like move it to next month if I don't have time, and I'm just afraid of forgetting. I want to use the editing software that I use for the videos I make for this channel to like compile the videos I have of her into like one video. I'm just not sure yet, like where to like be, like I know where to begin it. I don't know where to end it though. Like, I guess it depends on how long the clips are and how long they are all together, because I don't want the video to go on and on. But I want her to be able to like look back at this like first year of her life, or maybe I'll make several videos, like one with the first half of the year. I don't know. So I have to make some decisions around that, but it would be helpful if I at least collected the videos into one folder. And even if I like did some editing now and I created like just a cut together video of what I have, then I can add it into a longer video if I want to later. So I'm just afraid I'm going to lose track of it all, and I don't want to. I also did go ahead, if you watched my plan with me, my monthly plan with me, I used this area for monthly tasks, and I actually have done some of these. I did this one. I'm doing this one today. Okay. And I will be doing the other ones throughout the month. So I just like to do things, like certain things monthly, and it's helpful for me to have a list as it occurs to me. Okay, so I think book reviews definitely coming over on this week. Clarify my admin role, regular feedback, mail to Valentine's, like all that stuff's going to be on there. Okay. So send Valentine's. See, it's already on there. I also got a free box of HelloFresh from a friend, and it's coming here on this day. But I don't want to continue with it. Like, I already know I don't want to continue with it. First, it's a lot of pressure. I know you can skip weeks and stuff, but also that's just not like for me and my husband who love to cook and have our favorite recipes and like to try new things occasionally. Like, I can see how it's super helpful for some people, but for us, I think it's too restrictive. Like, we like to have a lot of like leeway and freedom in the things that we make it to our own tastes. I just think I'll try it, but I think moving forward, I'm probably going to cancel the subscription. Okay, so I'm going to put groceries on here. I always need those. And then what I will owe my students, feedback-wise, I need feedback on the research question, feedback on the quiz that they're going to take on Wednesday. Really, that's mostly just like auto-graded, but there is like a little bit of effort I have to put into that. And then that's it for this week's stuff that I owe them. And then there's a training that just got sprung on us that we have to do. And I'm going to put my book review draft, because that's not going to happen today, but get it to them before our next meeting for sure. I'm like working way ahead of when I need to for that, but I'm just going to put film edit and blog because those are recurring things that I should be doing every week. And then this is happening today. Okay. Then I do want to come down and replicate the habit tracker that I'm using here. I was very tempted on Etsy. I think I saw some like sticker habit trackers that were the right size for this, and I almost bought them. But then I was like, you need to stop spending so much money. You have a newborn, so you can draw. Like, just draw it in. I will say it's been going well in terms of helping me remember whether I did the things I want to do every day or not. What I can show you in a second, but like the main thing that's not happening that I wish was happening is movement, like daily movement. I was doing a very good job of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But then my stomach issues happened, and I could barely move to take care of my daughter, let alone move for my physical health. So that's something that I definitely want to revisit. I definitely have why do these look like different sizes compared to, I don't know. I give up, y'all. I don't know what happened, why these are misaligned, but whatever. We're just gonna go with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. I have, I think, maybe mentioned this in the past, or at least on stories, but it's curious to me sometimes when I think about the effort we make to be super healthy in the month of January, when, if you live in the Northern Hemisphere anyway, everything is cold and everything is dark, fruits and vegetables aren't not in season for the most part. There are some that are in season, of course, but not like in the summer. All of these things that potentially could help us be healthy more easily, I should say, are not here, like sunshine and heat. It takes a lot of effort for me, especially now with the baby, to go outside when it is 30 degrees. So, I'm trying not to be too hard on myself, if I'm not doing everything I want, especially when it comes to movement, just because it is like a challenge. But I do like it. I do like, of course, the way I feel when I do make time for at least 15 minutes in the morning. So I'm sticking back on here. Hopefully it motivates me to check it off. That's the goal. Okay, good. So I have my habit tracker. What else? I have this note here asking me to look for at my 23 for 2023. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't see a lot of those things being ticked off until it warms up. There are some stuff on there that I really want to do, but I just don't see it happening necessarily between now and then. At some point, I do need to go to Michael's and get some thread so I can finish my cross stitch project. That's on that list, but I can't do it until I have the supplies that I need. So it's on my mind. I haven't forgotten it entirely, but I'm just not going to bring it up. I'm not going to bring it into the spread right now. I also have on here to look at my ideal week. If you watched that video, I did make a video about the ideal week to see, what I was hoping to how I was hoping to potentially use the time in every week. So far, this is actually pretty accurate. I do have like potential student office hours during these windows of time. I'm pretty much wrapped up normally by 4 p.m. for dinner. The only thing that's not happening, shocker, is the academic writing time that I would like to carve out Tuesdays and Thursdays. As you can see from my academic writing year in pixels, there's way more blue squares than there are the other colors. So part of that is my husband was working weekends in January, and then this was like, I'm not feeling well time frame. So, there was some of that going on, but I do want to try and make it more of a priority, at least on Tuesdays and Thursdays, as I had initially planned. So I'm going to go ahead and in these days, I'm going to put this as a to-do item. I'm not putting a specific project because I might be done with the book review by then, which would be awesome. So I might be moving on to the next thing. But I'm going to put that academic writing to-do item so that I'm thinking about it at least. Okay, so I got feedback to students. What else? I think that's it. I have the questions for this meeting already. I might want to review them before, but other than that, I think we're good. Yeah. Okay, then I have my self-love challenge. So what I'm going to be doing is, it says circle your why for this self-love challenge below. Choose as many as you want or write your own. So this is to reset and start over, to embrace positivity, to give myself grace in the face of challenges, to reflect on the ways I'm growing. I would say this is what I need this challenge for, because it is hard, as I've mentioned in the videos, to not feel like you're failing all the time when you're a mother. I know I'm a good mother, like logically, I know this, but it can feel so just like, what am I doing, So I think that is probably what I really need the self-love challenge for. And then each day I'll take a look and I will respond to the prompt. The first one is loving yourself. List 5 things you love about yourself. So on Sunday, I'm going to take a moment and list these 5 things out. And then the question here, and there's normally lines like this is a table and there's like lines here, but my printer didn't print them for some reason. How will you practice self-love in the weeks that follow this challenge? So that's sort of to wrap it up at the end to get you to think about it. So yeah, I think we're looking good. Okay, so the only things I'm going to add are some color to my to-dos. Just bring a little color over here. And this week's focus. In the first place, I should put February. This week's focus. Love, self-love. Just to remind myself that I'm pretty good. I'm a pretty good person and I deserve some love. Okay. I think that's just about it for this plan with me. Thank you for watching. If you want to see how the spread evolves and how I end up coloring in the stickers, check in with me on Instagram if you want. I'm also obviously going to show you how this spread turned out in next week's plan with me. So stay tuned for that if you want to see how the stickers turned out. I'm really excited for these Color Me stickers. Hopefully I do justice by them because they're just really beautiful. Thanks again for watching, and please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Take care and have a great week. Bye.